Westbourne Green was one of the earliest settlements in the ancient parish of Paddington. The River Westbourne flowed in a southeasterly direction across Paddington and beside Westbourne House. Westbourne House residents had included Sir William York, a Venetian ambassador, and General Rowland Hill, 1st Viscount Hill. Hill was Commander-in-Chief of the Army between 1828 and 1839, and he gave his name to Lord Hill's Bridge, where Royal Oak Station is now situated.
In the late 1830s, the Great Western Railway line split this part of Paddington's district into northern and southern halves, reinforcing an existing distinction between the wealth of Bayswater to the south and the relative deprivation of Westbourne Green's canal-side streets to the north. General Rowland Hill left Westbourne House in 1836, and following his departure, the mansion was demolished and replaced by Westbourne Park's villa. The most well-known resident of Westbourne Park Villas is Thomas Hardy, an English novelist and poet. Hardy was a trained architect, and before becoming an author, he worked in London as an assistant architect at Arthur's Bloomfield's practice, and he lived at 16 Westbourne Park Villas between 1863 to 1874.
Hammersmith and City Railway came through here in 1864, and its Royal Oak Station was built on the site of William Penny's house 7 years later. Completed between 1855 and 1858, Porchester Square was one of the last parts in the area to be developed. Paddington Borough Council bought Porchester Square Gardens and opened them to the public in 1955. In 1929, the construction of the hall, library and Turkish baths at what is now called the Porchester Centre provided a valuable amenity and raised the tone of the area. The construction of the elevated section of the West Way compounded the area's north-south division in the mid-1960s. Westbourne Park Baptist Church was opened in 1877, having moved from Praed Street to Paddington. It was the centre for the ministry of Reverend Dr. John Clifford, a significant nonconformist in Victorian London.
On February 19, 1944, firebombs burned the first building down. This was replaced in 1962 with a post-war building, later demolished to make way for a new church building with flats above in September 2019. Westbourne Park Family Centre was set up by the church to support and strengthen local families in 2003. It targets disadvantaged groups but welcomes everyone, providing an informal environment where people can learn, play, socialise and gain a sense of belonging.
The centre today welcomes over 350 families weekly, reaching out and bringing together residents from the south and north of the railway tracks, providing an environment for social mixing, crossing social and cultural barriers. Perhaps, from those who attend, there will be some who will be history makers themselves, shaping and influencing the community for the future.